Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss the example for data descriptive. Kindly refers to the questions. The following table shows the frequency of the daily income of 42 food seller. So here we have the table with the first column, we have the income. Second column, we have the numbers of food seller. Refers to the question A. Calculate the mean and the standard deviation of the daily income. B. What is the daily income earned by the most food seller? C. State the skewness of the daily income distribution using the Pearson coefficient of the skewness. So by referring to the questions, my suggestion is to build up the table in order to ease our life to answer the questions. So in here we have the class boundary. First, we can ignore the first class because the frequency is 0. Followed by the second class where we have the x is greater than equals to 100 and then x is less than 120. The third class where we have x is greater than equals to 120 and less than 140, followed by x is greater equals to 140 and less than 160. Next, x is greater equals to 160 and less than 180. Finally, we have x is greater equals to 180 and less than 200. Next, what we have to do is to find the midpoint. So how to find the midpoint? Where we need to sum up the lower boundary and the upper boundary, then divide by 2. So when we will have 110 followed by 130, then we have 150 followed by 170, and then finally we have 190. Next, what we have is to list out the frequency where we have 4, 8, 14, 12, and 4. Next is to find the cumulative frequency where we have to add on the class. We have 4 followed by 12, then 26, then 38. Finally, we have 42. Next is to find the fx followed by the fx square. So in here, I'm only looking for the situation is the total. With the help from the calculator, the summation for the fx will be equals to 6380. Next, we have the summation for fx square, where we have 989800. So here we have the table. So kindly answer the questions where we have A. Calculate the mean. So in here, mean is equals to summation for fx over summation for f. Kindly substitute the situation where we have the mean is equals to 6380 over 42. So where we have the mean is equals to 151.9. Do remember, express our answer in 3 significant figures. So the mean will be 152. Next is to find the standard deviation. So the formula will be square root of summation for fx square minus where we have the summation for fx bracket square over n minus 1. So kindly substitute the situation where we have the standard deviation is equals to square root of 989800 minus 6380 square over 42 over 41. So where we have the standard deviation is equals to 22.4 with the 3 significant figure. Kindly refers to B. What is the daily income earned by the most food seller? So actually here we are looking for mode. So the formula for mode will be equals to lower boundary for that class plus where we have the difference 1 and the difference 1 plus with the difference 2. Multiply with the class size. Kindly refers to the F, the small letter F. Find the most food seller. So in here we have 14. So the model class will be the X is greater than or equals to 140 and less than 160 because we have 14 as the most food seller in that class. So X is greater than or equals to 140 and less than 160 will be the model class. So in here we have the LK, means that the lower boundary for that class. So the mode will be equals to 140 plus D1. D1 will be the difference between the previous class. So it will be 14 minus 8 over 14 minus 8 plus D2, means that the difference between after the class. So we have 14 minus 12 bracket. So in here we have the class size. The formula for the class size will be the upper boundary minus the lower boundary. So in here we have 160 minus with the 140. So we will have the class size 20. So with the help from the calculator, we have 140 plus with the situation 6 over 6 plus with the 2 multiplied with the 20. So finally we will have the mode is equals to 155, where we have 3 significant figures. C. State the skewness of the daily income distribution using the Pearson coefficients of the skewness. So here we have the formula for the Pearson coefficients of skewness, which is mean minus mode over the standard deviation. So kindly substitute the value, where we have 152 minus 155 over 22.4. So the value for the Pearson coefficient of skewness will be negative 0.134. Again, do remember 3 significant figures. So state the skewness. So the skewness will be skew to the left, or we can say it negatively skew. Next, what I'm going to do is to discuss the example for data descriptive for the situation ungrouped data. So find the mean, median, and the mode for the following data. So kindly refers to the sequence. So what we have to do is to arrange the situation in ascending order. So where we have 0, followed by negative 1, followed by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 8. Finally, we have 9. So first what we have to do is to find the mean. So the mean will be the summation for x over the n. So sum up the situation and we will have the mean is equals to 0 plus with the negative 1 and then add on the situation until 9. So we will have the sum as 42 over, in here we have 10 terms. So it means that the mean will be equals to 4.2. Next is to find the mode. So what does it mean by the modes? The terms that appear most frequently. So in here, 6 will be the mode. Next is to find the median. So in here we have 10 terms divided by 2. So the median will be the 5th terms. So kindly refers to the value where we have 5. So 5 is an integer. So because it is an integer, so kindly refers to the formula, and we notice that the formula would be median is equals to the 5th term plus with the 6th term divided by 2. So kindly refers to the least, where we have the 5th term is equals to 4 and the 6th term will be equals to 5, then divide by 2. So the median will be equals to 4.5. Next, I'm going to discuss the example for permutation and combination. So kindly refers to the example where we have an election ballot asks the voters to select 3 city commissioners from a group of 6 candidates. So in here, they ask us to find 3 as a situation from a group of 6. In how many ways can this be done? So very obvious, it is a combination situation. So we have 6C3 with the help from the calculator, and we have the answer 20 ways to select the 3 CT combinational from a group of 6 candidates. Next, we have an example for the permutation and combination. A disc jockey has to choose 3 songs for the last few minutes of his evening shows. If there are 9 songs that he feels are appropriate for the time slot, then how many ways can he choose and arrange to play 3 of those 9 songs? So in here, my suggestion is select the song, so 9C3. From the 9 song, we select 3 of them. Then arrange to play the 3 of those 9 songs. So means that 9C3, so we have the situation. Then do remember to arrange the situation where we have 3 factorial. So as a conclusion, we have 504 ways to choose and arrange to play the 3 songs from those 9 songs. Or we can select those situations, substitute the 9 because we have 9 songs for the first place, followed by 8. Then we have 7. So do remember to multiply the situation, and then finally we have 504 ways to choose and arrange to play the 3 songs from those the 9 songs. Next, what I'm going to do is to discuss the example for permutation and combination. So given the words logarithms, so where we have L, O, G, A, R, I, T, H, M, S. My suggestion is to divide them into 2 categories where we have the consonant and the vowel. So the total will be N is equals to 7. So here we have 3 vowel and 7 consonant. Find the numbers of different ways to arrange the 4 letters such that the numbers of consonant are more than the numbers of vowel. So in here we have the consonant and the vowel. So the suggestion would be 4 consonant and then 0 vowel, followed by 3 consonant and 1 vowel. So based on the situation, we have 7C4 multiplied with 3C0. Then rearrange the situation, we have 4 factorial. And we have the situation will be 840 ways in order to arrange the 4 consonant and 0 vowel. Next, we have 7C3 multiplied with 3C1. Multiply with 4 factorial, and we have 2,520 ways in order to rearrange the situation for consonant and vowel. So we have to sum up the situation. So the total will be 3,360. So here we are, and thanks for watching.